Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Xbox One. This is a port, a remastered port, or I think it's an emulated remaster of the original N64 game, which I played on launch. And I'm fairly certain I don't remember liking it when it came out, and I'm fairly certain I don't like it at all now. But, so I'll get that out the way. This was your childhood. Stand aside. We don't have time for that. This game will happily kick you in your childhood. Let's put it that way. I mean, this game was basically every 12-year-old boy's like idea of what a Nintendo game should be, right? Like with the like if they were forced to make a mascot game, let's make a totally subversive one. Like right at that age when you're not quite like it's like you're at that age where it's like you're not quite mature enough to do like the really serious art, but you don't want to play kids games anymore. So this is the compromise, I guess. You have Dolby surround sound in this game. I mean, I can't imagine why, but here we are. Are we going to do this again? I don't want to do this again. We'll go back and play those later. Because the beginning of this game is very, 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 very slow. And it's unskippable. It's kind of unwatchable, to be brutally honest with you. So if we start from the beginning, let's see where we end up. Hopefully the game won't make me sit through the cutscenes again. Okay, I get to skip some of the cutscenes. Yeah, we have to play through this whole thing again. The game starts with like an unskippable 10 or 15 minute cutscene. We're not exactly in like Red Dead Redemption 2 territory here, but at least the game looks a lot better than the N64 version, which was kind of, well, I mean, it was what it was. By the way, this is a problem. Using the right stick, hold left on the right stick, and the camera goes that way. Hold right on the right stick, and it goes this way. So the controls are inverted, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, and you can't adjust it, by the way. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, I can't adjust these controls. So you're stuck with these inverted controls. Let me do a quick check on something. Yeah, you can't adjust the controls, unfortunately. This is a game where inverting the controls would have helped. You can't really jump during this part because you're drunk. So yeah, give yourself a couple of seconds to like get used to the inverted horizontal axis controls. Because it is kind of frustrating when you're first starting out. And again, this part's completely unskippable. And remember, when this game came out on launch, it was like 240p with super blurry. So, as bad as the cutscenes are going to look here, they look even worse on the N64. So, there you go. Yeah. So unfortunately, it's one of these games. It's a game that's trying to tell a story, so it's all about the presentation, unfortunately.
What's that? Hey. Who are you?
Oh, hello. Can you help me? I need to get home and go to bed, because I don't feel very well at all.
Oh, no.
Oh, so you can't help me at all?
Actually, yes, I can. Maybe.
Okay. What's your name?
Beardy.
Beardy? You haven't got a beard.
No. Birdie. I scare birdies.
Okay, Birdie. So can you help me?
Right. Let's step over here.
Yeah, see, this is a big deal back in the day because all the dialogue was spoken on a cartridge, which was a big deal back then. I want to say they used MP3 files for all the audio. Fortunately, the voice acting isn't very good.
You see those buttons? Actually, you'll find that they're called context sensitive. And well, actually, they press B.
Press B.
Oh yeah, the light comes on, and it makes this nice ting. Right, that ting noise. Nice ting. That thing. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll press B.
Is everyone just drunk? Everyone talks like they're a Scrouch voice for a better voice actor. Yeah, I guess he is drunk. He's Drinky Scarecrow.
What does that mean?
It means contact sensitive. It's sensitive to contacts. Try it over there.
Okay.
Or you could try it again.
Try it again. Okay, that was dynamic.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Very, very much. I'm gonna go to bed now. Nate.
Well, I guess all of his corn is now soaked in alcohol. Yeah, well, of course, we're not going to talk about the whole meta about a scarecrow made of corn that's probably drinking ethanol. Yeah, like I said, technically speaking, this game was pretty impressive when it came out because most of the dialogue was spoken, if not all the dialogue was spoken. Heck, it was even on NPR. The dialogue was actually on NPR. They had a clip of it that included some F-bombs in it. But the dialogue was so unintelligible that
In fact,
that I don't even think NPR even knew they were playing it.
Just what I need at that moment in time. Oh, I see what he means. Context sensitive. Clever. Oh, I feel loads better. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, and by the way, if for whatever reason you want to skip all these wonderful cutscenes, then just press the L button. But you will have to have watched them at least once.
Bah! By the way, it's not the L button, it's the Windows button. But they couldn't change the spoken dialogue, I guess. They couldn't change the spoken dialogue that was in the asset, so they had to, like, come up with this stupid... they had to come up with this stupid prompt.
Oh, I can't seem to get any further. I'm sure there was something.
Something more.
Ah, yes, now I remember. Hold the Z button down, and I should crack.
Hold the Z button. Actually, it's the left trigger now, because there is no Z button on the Xbox One controller, remember?
Now then, what was it? Oh yeah, press A to jump extra high. Then A again to do that funny helicopter tail thing. Now that makes me hover. I should easily get across that gap. Are you sure you got that?
It's not that easy to get over here. So hold the left trigger to crouch, then you jump. Press A again while you're in the air, do that hover. So you can hover in the air by pressing A. Do you have to hold it down or do you just tap it? Yeah, you have to hold it down. This door's not open yet, so we'll open that door and just... Whoops! I hate this part. Well, let me go underneath the waterfall. I'll show you what's up. It's a video game. There's got to be something behind the waterfall.
Hey, what about me? Hey, over here. Somebody over here.
Money over here. Yeah, like I said, the voice acting's not that good. It's a bunch of scratch voices. But why change them? I mean, at the time, just having voice acting in a cartridge game was a big deal. The PlayStation kind of forced the issue a little bit, I want to say, because obviously they had a last spoken dialogue on CD, so if the Nintendo 64 wanted the same capability, they had to use MP3 compression to get all the audio files in this and fit into this cartridge. Which you could do, obviously. I mean, it obviously had the horsepower. It's just that the Nintendo 64 famously had very little bandwidth for audio, so the audio tended to be in a mono in a lot of games, like low-quality mono audio. Like, I think the audio and the video, the audio and the 3D graphics are on the same pipeline. without getting too technical, it just means that there's not a lot of room to like get graphics and audio. So if you wanted better graphics, you had to cut back on the audio, so the audio wouldn't take up as much space. Drop it. There we go. The door's open. Before we do that, I want to at least show you this dude, the gargoyle.
Who's this guy?
If you think you're coming this way, you can think again.
Oh, you're a real charmer. I just want to get past, please.
No, I don't think so. I've only just got comfy. Have you ever sat on a piece of Gothic architecture for 200 years? Gets right up your arse, you know. Thought it was about time to move on to a bridge, say. And I'm not moving now.
Isn't it a little bit early in the day to start talking about Gothic architecture?
Well, if you care to come a bit closer, we can discuss things of another nature.
Okay, Goliath. Yeah, I can't hit him. If I walk up to him, he's gonna smack me and knock me off, so I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have to climb this thing all over again. Because there's a lot of that early in this game, unfortunately. Wait, where's the gate? Is it behind me? Yeah, it's right over here. No, not here, not here. So eventually, we gotta get a pan to knock him off. Like, again, this is the part of the game that's really... Ugh! That's exactly what I was worried was gonna happen. So now I gotta walk all the way back up. That's the kind of game this is. Ugh. So again, when the game came out, it was a big deal because it looked better than your average N64 game. Like, it ran at, like, what, 25, maybe 30 frames a second? Like, I want to say it rarely ran at 30 frames a second. But it ran at a decent 25 frames a second, I want to say. You know, 240p, same as usual, you know. The assets looked okay. Like, these graphics are sharper than they look on the original hardware, but... they were above average for the N64 at the time. Like, it looked better. Like, it looked better than Banjo-Kazooie. That's what that was the rare standard back in the day. Was Banjo-Kazooie? Does your game look better than Banjo-Kazooie?
Hang on. Something missing here. Didn't I have a... there. Try pressing B and see what that does.
By the way, this was This is not Mr. Nuts. Remember that N64? Not N64. It was a Super NES game called Mr. Nuts. By the way, I whacked that key because a lot of these rare games had anthropomorphic, inanimate objects, like, you know, old school Felix the Cat cartoons, basically. Old school Fleischer cartoons. You know, yeah, it's like Cuphead in a way, right? This is where Cuphead got it from, you know. It's like in those old Betty Boop cartoons and those old Felix the Cat cartoons. You had like dancing buildings and dancing dresser drawers and, you know, dancing cars, like, you know, like Benny the Cab and Roger Rabbit. It's like that. Same principle here. Not close enough.
A frying pan. You stupid little... Whoa.
I didn't hear any words coming out of Conker's mouth. Maybe Xantos will bring it back to life. Oh well. Guess I have to bring the helicopter. Speaking of which. So I should be able to get up here. Okay, I can't go over there. But I might be able to get over here. It's just a regular floating, just a regular helicopter jump. I didn't crouch first.
With dynamite. I think I know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah, you remember Mr. Whoops.
Fantastic. Let's go and get some shut-eye. Finally.
Alright, let's get back to business. This game is not a 60 frames a second. This game is a 30 frames a second top, so... There's no reason for me to encode this at 60 frames a second.
What is like? A good entrance. This is going to be important.
Professor, welcome. I have a job for you. As you can see, the table.
The table, yes. So, yes, that's it again. Oh, that's not good, not good. Let me have a look at it for you. Yes, I think I see the problem. I will see what I can do. Just give me a moment, though. I'll come back later.
Don't be too long.
I will be as quick as I can, sir.
Because we know what happened last time.
Only too well, only too well. I'll go now.
I don't want to have to get the duct tape out again.
Yes. Wait, no. I don't want you to get the duct tape out again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Duct tape? I'll get him a duct tape. Asshole. I'll come down here, I'll show him what the duct tape is, I'll show him where to stuff it. Stupid. All I do all day is trying to sort his stupid problems out of the asshole. I hate it. Anyway, what's Furry? The milk, the table. What shall I do? What shall I do with this? Clean slate. Yeah, clean slate. This, anti-gravity chocolate is kind of working. That's voodoo. That's voodoo. At the window with that.
Yeah, I want to say they kept the a-hole part in the NPR clip. I think the NPR clip was from this sequence. They forgot to cut out the a-hole part. Like I said, the dialogue's so unintelligible. Kind of hard to make sense of it anyway. So we'll come back later. Okay, as we were. Alright, let's see where I died last time. I think it was where the dung beetles were. The dung beetles were the ones that got me. Gotta get all my chocolate. Because we are down with brown. Ow! Stupid. Fall damage. But there was a sign over here that said naughty and nice. Where is it? Yeah, this sign right here, right? There it is. Nasty and nice. So how do I do this again?
Oh, those nasty, nasty wasps. Whatever shall we do? My beautiful hive is gone. I'll never see it again now.
What do you want me to do about it?
Please get it back for us. Otherwise I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay, calm down. I'll go and get it for you. Now where is it?
Oh, just follow the signs. Oh, whatever. Oh.
The signs. You saw that nasty bit where he says, I hope she's rich because she ain't cute. What's wrong with her? She's beautiful, she's rich. She's got huge tracts of land. Where's the... over here. Darn it. Ah. Yeah, there are worms over there. We'll get over there in a second. They're the dung beetles.
Who's this?
It's like one of them skills.
Wat moet je get down there, kick the shit out of him?
Alright, well, wait till he comes up here, alright.
Okay then, yeah.
Hello, it's me again, Mr. Scarecrow Birdie. Right, what seems to be the problem? Oh yeah, you need manual. Otherwise, that doesn't work. Manual, it cost you.
Oh, how much?
Got any Mepsi packs?
What?
Don't matter.
What?
I think, $10. Long time. You love manual,
Right. Yeah, sometimes when these characters just start nattering on drunkenly, you're just better off just avoiding them. I don't understand what's going on. I'm sure they were at that moment where they said, you know what, let's just make everyone drunk. It'll be funnier if everyone's drunk and mumbling. I guess they figured the acting didn't have to be good if they were just mumbling like they were drunk. You just make everyone sloshed. It'll make everyone instantly funnier. I tend to disagree, but you know what? Everyone's like, comedy doesn't last. Well, we'll get to that in a second. What up, dog? And I can't get in. Fine. Coming here. Next. Think I died over here? Ow, ow, ow! That was messed up. So what do I do when I'm here? Yeah, the wasp.
Hey, some wise guy trying to steal our nice new high.
Come on, Bob. Let's go get him.
Yeah, let's get him.
Okay, am I allowed? How fast am I allowed to carry this thing? Darn it! Ah, it's gonna be one of those things where I have to carry the thing all the way back. Is that the problem? But where am I taking this thing? Because I seem to recall this being very, very annoying. Yeah. Level design matters, kids. You just bury a bunch of gimmicks. In fact, this might be the other answer to my core question. What other game succeeded based solely on hype? Because there was this, there was Star Fox, the original. Gimme. Gimme. Can I whack the wasp? Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow, I was about to say I almost got away with it. No! No! Come back! Ah! Come on. Ugh. Fine, it's gonna be a thing. So basically stay away from that yellow crap. That seems to be the problem. Gimme. Okay, keep moving. Stay away from the yellow crap. Yeah, stick to the path. Stick to the path. I gotta go full speed. Because we can't jump. So where am I taking this is the other question. This camera angle is not cool. Just keep moving. Don't stop for nothing. Made it. So basically stay away from that yellow patch where where I end up getting slowed down. That's where I lost the hive last time. Didn't I see this in Battletoads?
Eat that, mother buzzer.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Squirrel. And none of this would have happened if it weren't for that no-good husband of mine. He's gone off, you know, with another woman.
Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, as
Right.
a reward for your good service to the bee community, I present you with this.
Somebody come for me.
Straight cash, homie.
I want some of the stuff. Yeah, cash, right.
Remember, kids, this was before Adult Swim. I guess we just didn't know any better. This is before Saints Row and all that stuff. We just didn't know any better. Video games were going through their tween years. So we weren't quite teenagers yet, but we wanted to be adults.
There you go. Manual. Just press B.
Well, you know, a strategy guy from Brady Press.
Get me out of here. Hey, you. Come here. Come on. I want to go back in there. Hurry up.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes my pockets more than his, I guess.
Ah, seems to be an instruction book. Oh, I see. It's for the more complex stuff. It'll appear the first time you use a more complex zone. And if you need it again, then press L and B at the same time.
And not L, but you press the Windows button, which is basically select on this Xbox One controller.
To skip it, just press B. The tactical. Let's see now. Use Control Stick to aim, and C button to fire.
The left trigger.
That seems simple enough. Okay.
Left trigger to fire, then. I'm using the left stick to aim. So what am I shooting at? Oh, them. There's no reticle. That's the problem. Up. There we go. Trying to aim for me, isn't he? Hey! Ow! There's no reticles. This is going to be a problem. I think I got him. Yeah, I think I got him. Yeah, I got one of them. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can get some health. I think I'm out of health. Yeah, let's not mess with these guys. I want to say once I reach the top, there's nothing up there, so whatever. So I don't have any chocolates. I think I'm kind of hosed. You already got that chocolate over there. Oh well. I mean, not exactly thrilling gameplay we're talking about here. We were kids. We didn't know any better. Of course, your boy wasn't a kid when this game came out. I was more of an F-Zero fan when this game came out. Lower. See, again, there's no reticle, so you just kind of have to aim in the general direction and hope it hits. So you press up for the camera to go down. You press down for the camera to go up. So you got to keep that in mind. Down. Got him. That was not... Again, there's no reticles. That's not easy. Basic quality of life crap. Okay, now I can make it, right? So you can see some of these textures look fine for an N64. They look pretty good for an N64 game.
Let's see. That way or that way? That way smells a bit ooey. Let me see.
Aren't they all a bit pooey? And these are dung beetles, right? Okay, I can't climb that. Just a second. Crouch, then jump, right? Well, I can't climb up there. Okay, maybe that's what he was implying.
Okay.
Closed, huh? Was this where the great mighty poo is?
10 o'clock. What time is it now? Oh. Well, I suppose I'll come back later then.
Again, like, not... It's like... Game design, just kind of go here, and if they can't go there, then go somewhere else. I mean, it's not exactly... I mean, when I was playing Ratchet and Clank on the PS4 a while ago, I was like, yeah, I mean... It wasn't an open world, but it was like a linear corridor-based shooter. A corridor-based platformer. Yeah, I gotta roll some dung over here, so we'll come over here a bit later. Because I have to come over here and roll some dung down this hill, I want to say. That part I barely remember, and I just died because of fall damage. Again, it's not exactly a brilliant game, but... Again, another example of a game where the reviewers were, practically wetting themselves how much they loved this game because it was so irreverent back in 1997 was it? It was like 1998, I want to say, when this game came out. I'm like, everyone was just falling over themselves. I'm like, oh my god, this game is so subversive. I'm like, it's like a mediocre platformer, but it's on the N64 and it's furry, right? And it's R-rated. Back when we were still impressed by stuff like that. Like I said, we were trying to go through gaming adolescence back then. We hadn't quite reached adolescence yet. So we were impressed by stuff like this.
Seems to be a... I must do some experiments. Yeah. And we will sort this out. And when my head is working, then, my lord, we will see who uses the duct tape.
So where's my save spot? Yeah, this has to be my save spot. Alright, so like I said, this game is... I'll play for a little bit more, but I figure after about an hour, once I get to the Great and Mighty Pooh, I'm going to drop this game just like I did before. Because that was where I stopped playing last time. When I first played it, pretty much.